Hey there guys, welcome to the Light Space and welcome to another unscripted video. Today I want to talk about a couple of topics, one of them being hard work. I recently did a video about ambition and I was going to talk about the value of hard work in that video, but I thought maybe just leave it for a separate segment altogether. The reason why I wanted to talk about hard work is because it's actually a very rare attribute that you see in people. I'm not talking about hard work as in doing one night's hard work or putting in a bit of a grind sort of here and there. I'm talking about the real everyday slugging away hard work, working hard on a project day in and day out over a long period of time to turn your dreams into a reality, whatever they may be. That kind of dedication and hard work is very rare, and that is the kind of hard work that will really get you ahead of the pack. There's not many people out there that put in that kind of work. It's actually very elusive. I'm talking about the kind of hard work that requires a lot of sacrifice. You know, your friends are out partying, you're working. People are going to bed, you're working. And it's something that you have to commit to each and every day to build up enough momentum. I think a lot of it is to do with momentum. If you only work on something here and there, the buzz kind of dies down. You never really build up enough of a snowball effect to sort of smash through those barriers or build enough of a platform to sort of get noticed. Hard work requires a lot of sacrifice. You know, if you have a 9-to-5 job, you have to put in the work before you go or when you come back. If you've been out all day, you come back and you start working through the night. I'm talking about that level of commitment, which is very, very rare. And if you can put in that kind of work, you're gonna put yourself way ahead of many, many others that are out there. I remember Will Smith, he said something about how talent is something you naturally have, whereas skill is something that you only get from hours and hours and hours and hours of sort of beating on your craft, sort of grinding at your skill that you're trying to cultivate. That kind of hard work and dedication is very rare because of just how much commitment it requires. You know, you really have to stick at it day in and day out without any excuses. If you're the kind of person that procrastinates, then it's going to be very hard for you to ever get enough done. If you're the kind of person that takes a week to do something that could be done in a day, or you're the kind of person that takes a month to do something that could be done within a week, you're never going to build up enough momentum and you're never going to get enough done to really sort of smash through those barriers. It's about everyday commitment without excuse or procrastination. And you know, it's easy to get distracted. There's a myriad of distractions out there with like Netflix and socializing and Tinder, whatever your distraction might be. It's about sort of putting that stuff to one side and prioritizing. You know, I've had many nights when I wish I was out and about. I've been invited to a party, or friends are going on holiday, or it's early hours in the morning and I'm working because you kind of have to. It requires a lot of dedication. I remember back in 2013 I shot a short film with a production company, and they took a year. They took a whole year to get that film done and sent to me. I think it was maybe 6-7 minutes long, and they took an entire year to get it finished and sent it over. I've done short films within a day. I've literally gone and shot the scenes throughout the day, then gone home and edited the footage throughout the night and had it done within a day. I mean, granted that's pretty excessive. I mean, you can give yourself a week to 2 weeks or something, but if you're that kind of person that's taking, you know, a year to do something that could be done within a month, then you know you're just going to be one of the many people out there, the many dreamers who want something but will most likely have a hard time getting there. If you're one of those people who can put in that hard work, that's going to put you way ahead of the many people out there who aren't willing to sacrifice or turn off the distractions and knuckle down. And granted, I'm still very much working towards my goals. I mean, the Light Space is still very much in its infancy. I'm only sort of approaching 1,500 subs, but the amount of work it took just to get here, you know, the hundreds and hundreds, probably thousands of hours to get everything up and running, required a lot of sacrifice. And so yeah, I still intend on committing to that until I get to where I need to be. Anyway, the other thing that I wanted to talk about was just a quick vegan update. I've been a vegan now for I think maybe 6-7 months, something like that, and I absolutely love being a vegan. In the first video I made on being vegan, I was talking about how difficult it is to make the transition, and it was for me in the initial stages. But once you get used to it, once you get yourself a little repertoire of meals, you're a bit more knowledgeable about what products are meat and dairy free, it becomes much easier. It's just like anything else. I don't struggle at all anymore once you get used to knowing what meals you can eat, what food is readily available, then you can basically just it's like anything else. You can basically I don't even notice it anymore. It's not a struggle at all anymore. So yeah, I hope I didn't put anybody off in the first video. If you want to be a vegan, please do. It's so worth it. It's one of the best decisions I ever made. And after the initial transition, it becomes much easier. So stick at it, and I apologize if I ranted a little too much, but it does get much easier, and then you barely notice at all. So also, finally, I'm now offering one-on-one coaching. For anybody who might be interested, just shoot me an email at the address below. It's lightspaceofficial@gmail.com. Whatever you want to talk about, whether it be personal development related or YouTube related or anything, just give me a shout there and we can exchange Skype details and then arrange a time to meet. The starting rate is going to be £50 for 45 minutes, which is pretty cheap for a starting rate, but I know these kind of sessions don't come cheap, and I wanted to provide something that's a little more affordable for people. So get in touch. Yeah, I'll see you there. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.